Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Breeze and welcome back to a new Minecraft video. As you can see from the title of this video and the fact we are in a new surroundings, we have started a new series on this channel called Sky Factory. Now, I've seen a lot of other YouTubers play this mod pack. There will be links in the description for you guys to check out. So, now, they recently introduced Sky Factory number 3, which is the version we are playing currently, and I have recently played a Sky Factory before. Now, it's been quite a while since I played it though, so it's gonna take a while for me to get used to this again. But hopefully you guys are gonna be along for the journey. And look, there's Earth and a red moon. But hopefully you guys are all gonna be along for the journey and hopefully enjoy it as much as I do. Now, as you can see, we've started on this beautiful world with a lovely rainbow going all the way around. I'm going to quickly run you through a few little things that I do know about the pack, and then obviously as we go on we will learn new stuff the more we go on. But as you can see, we have started on this small little island on this tiny little tree, and I've kind of ruined the view for you guys, but hopefully you guys can get the gist of what it is. Now, what we have is literally just this one tree, a few materials that we have on us. We have a builder's wand, which I have no idea what it's for, so we're going to have to check that out later. Now, as you just saw, I did make a crafting table and some sticks. Now, I want to quickly make a crook, and the way you make that is put sticks in this pattern and you'll get a wooden crook. Now, what we do with these is we hack at these leaves and hope for the chance to get a few drops. Like as you just saw, we got a silkworm from that. I'm going to explain what they do in a little bit, but what we want to try and get is a sapling. If we don't get a sapling from this, no, my sapling, please tell me you're going to give me another one tree, because I swear if I get no sapling from this okay, that was weird. That was a strange noise. Okay, there we go. So we've got another sapling, which is all we really need. But with the, okay, dang it, that's not a stick, Breeze. Work it out. Now, I'm going to quickly chop down the rest of this tree, because we've managed to get at least one sapling. That's all we really need. But I'm going to try and collect the rest of these logs and hopefully try and get a couple more saplings from these. Now, what I'm going to quickly do, where's my crafting bench? It's up there. I'm going to quickly turn the rest of these logs into slabs and make ourselves a little platform. And hopefully we don't fall off, because if we fall off, that'll be very bad. I'm not too sure if we'll spawn back on this little platform here. Dang it, I keep doing that. It's like twice I've done that now. I'm going to quickly break that. We do not want to waste any of our resources here. We've already lost one sapling, which is not good, but hopefully we don't waste any other things. Come on, quickly just do a quick square. It's just this side left, I believe. Yes. 2, 1, and perfect. Alright, I think that is right. Yes, it is. Right, I'm going to quickly pop this sapling back down so we can get a chance of it growing again, and then hack away at the rest of these leaves. I think I just got, oh no, I got another silkworm then. I wonder if I can get, oh yes, another sapling. Thank you. Come on, give us something more than just the worms. Oh, no, more. Yep. Sweet, so we have managed to get 3 saplings and 5 silkworms from that. And those silkworms, I will explain to you what they do now. What we do is we use the silkworms on the leaves of a tree, and what that will do is then it will start to infest the tree and turn it into like a white leaf tree. And then what we can do is use the crook on it, and we'll be able to get string from it, which is pretty good. So we can like make stuff out of string. There we go. And as you can see there, I was just dancing a little bit and we managed to get this tree to grow. That is because when you're sitting here tapping the shift button, it does the bone meal effect, which is pretty amazing. So we are able to get the tree to grow a lot faster than it normally would, so able to give us more resources that we need. Now, a few things that we do need to make. Obviously, we've already made the crook, so we don't have to worry about that. The next thing we need to make is a barrel. I'm going to make that now, and then chop down the rest of these leaves. Now, the barrel is used for making compost. Obviously, how else are we going to be able to get the rest of the things we need for the pack? And you make a barrel just like this. Slab at the bottom and 6 planks, just like so. I'm just going to take that off just in case I make anything accidentally. I'm not too sure what else is in this pack. And there we go. There is our barrel. Now, What we do with this barrel is we put stuff like silkworms, oak saplings, dirt, all type of things. Oh, actually, I don't think we need to put dirt in there. Let's quickly just chop down this tree with our crook here before it decays. I think I've just got like 3 silkworms in that, so that's pretty good. 4, it's 5, blimey. Give me a sapling, not a silkworm. Come on. At least 1 sapling would be amazing. I think we've actually managed to get 1 from this already. Oh, there we go. 2 saplings. There we go. So we've got a few more saplings here, and now what we can either put the oak saplings in this barrel, or we could put the silkworms. I'm gonna chuck the silkworms in for now because we don't need them just yet. And dang it! All right, I'm gonna put 1 sapling in. There we go. So as you can see, at the top of our screen here, as you can see, it says it is composting dirt. Now that means all the items that we just put into this barrel is now turning into dirt for us, so we can actually plant another tree if we need to, or use it for other things. I'm going to show you a few other things that we need to make. One thing we do need to make, is that how you spell it? Yes, it is. A sieve requires mesh. So the way we make that is wood, slab and sticks. I'm going to quickly make one of those now because we have everything we need. I don't have any sticks on us though, so we're going to need those first. Alright, so 2 sticks, some wood, and a slab. There we go. There is our sieve. I'm going to plop this on this side of the crafting table. As you can see, there's nothing in there. We do need, like as it says here, it requires a mesh. So we're going to have to figure out how we make a mesh. There we go. And here are the meshes. So we've got a string mesh, flint mesh, iron, or diamond. So we're going to make the string one because we can't make anything else. And as you can see, we require string. So that's what this little dude's going to be come in handy for. If we right click on one of these leaves, doesn't matter which one, you see it change colour. Now at the top of the screen it's now saying infesting leaves, progress at 12%, 13. It's going up pretty quick. And as you can see, a couple other leaves are changing colour as well. Now what is happening, that silkworm that we put on the leaves is infesting the tree. It's going to give us some string. Watch it. Once this hits 100%, we will use our crook on it. I do actually have to make another crook because by the looks of it, this one we've got on us is about to break. So I'm going to quickly make another one. There we go. So we don't have to worry too much about that. Almost there, 80%. As you can see, it doesn't take too long at all. But once it hits 100%, we can then start invest. There we go. Progress done. Use the crook on it. We should get some string. There you go. 1 piece of string. And this one is almost done as well. 2 pieces of string from that one. So as you can see, it varies depending on I don't think it depends on when you put the string on, because as you can see there are parts over here that are growing a lot faster, but this one here is done. So we've got 4 pieces already. Oh, and our dirt is complete. Sweet. So we have another piece of dirt as well. Now what I want to actually quickly do, I'm not going to do that just yet actually. I'm going to wait till I can make a few more resources. But what we want to do is go out a few more blocks and plant this piece of dirt, and so we can plant 2 trees at once, so we can get a lot more wood and stuff on the go. So as you can see, this tree is almost fully infested. There are a couple of leaves scattered around that are not quite done, but we're not going to worry too much about them just yet. What I actually want to do is kind of increase the size of this platform, because as you can see, it is really small. And I'm going to quickly put the torch down before it gets too dark, because I hate it when it gets dark, and especially we're on this tiny little island, so the chances of mob spawning are going to be very high. Right, so I'm going to quickly go around and chop down the rest of these leaves. Obviously we're not going to get any saplings from this because these are all infested from the silkworms, but we are going to get a lot of string, which is really good because that's what we currently need a lot of. And now to make that mesh, obviously we needed 9 pieces of string. We have 27 at the moment, so we're going to quickly make that mesh that we need. There we go, and I think we just right click it on here, and there we go. There is our mesh. Sieve with a string mesh. We can right click on it again to get rid of it. I think, yeah, shift right click to change it. So if we do ever get the iron and diamond one, we can change that easily. So I'm going to quickly chop down the rest of this tree quickly, and then once we've done that, I'm going to plant down some more saplings and hopefully get a bunch more saplings, because we are running really low already. Oh, there we go. There's our first crook broken. To be fair, our inventory is a mess right now, but that is okay. There we go. So I'm a bit more sorted out. I'm going to chop down the rest of this. As you can see, we're getting a lot of string from this, which is kind of good. We can kind of make a bed and all that already if we really wanted to. I do kind of want to make a bed so we can kind of skip the nights. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to Oh, that's another thing we can do. If we don't have enough oak planks, we can actually turn 2 slabs into 1 piece of wood, which is really good considering I want to make a wooden axe quickly, just to make these chopping these trees down a lot faster. Now hopefully we can actually get a bunch of saplings from this next tree that we're going to plant. Just quickly break that as well. As you can see, we've got 56 pieces of string. Now I think we only need about, I can't remember how many that was. Let me just check. I'm brain dead right now. 12 pieces of string to make 3 pieces of wool. So we can now make ourselves a bed, which is really good. So let's just quickly do that. There we go. So we can make ourselves a bed. See how easy that was? Now we have a bed. We're going to plop it down here. I'm not going to sleep in that because that is really close to the edge. I was about to jump into bed and sleep, but that is not a good idea. So we're going to quickly make the island a little bit bigger. Our platform a little bit bigger here. I'm going to probably go out quite a few blocks actually, to probably about 3 more blocks. Let's just do 1 more all the way around for now, just so we have a safe platform. I kind of want to get the platform as big as possible and as safe as possible as well. The chance of me falling off are very high because I'm not very good at holding shift. I keep letting go accidentally at random points. Alright, so we're going to quickly sleep, get the sun back up because we don't like being in the night time, especially on our own little island. There we go. So we have now slept. I'm going to quickly plop down another sapling. I'm going to dance my way to making it a tree. There we go. Now we don't actually have any more silkworms. I was about to put another one on there, but we don't have any anyway. So now what I want to actually quickly show you is me planting down this second tree. 1, 2, 3. I think we'll just plop it down here for now and plant the second sapling. And I'm going to quickly see if we can dance to make this one grow. Now this is going to be very loud because of my keyboard. There we go. So we now have 2 trees on our island, which is fantastic. But oh, dang it, that wasn't supposed to happen. Oh dear, we've lost that wood for forever now. Alright, so I'm just going to leave it like that for now. But now we have 2 trees on our island, which is going to be amazing for production. We can also make a lot more wood and get a lot more silkworms and saplings and all sorts of other good things. Now what I want to quickly do, I'm going to chop down this tree first because it's going to be kind of it's not in the way, it's just I want to chop it down. And there we go. So luckily we are going to get a nice amount of wood from all this. I'm going to quickly make a bit more of a bigger platform. That's my main goal at the moment, trying to make this platform as big as possible, just so we can don't fall off that quickly. I've played a Let's Play. I've played a Skylands type of thing before, not the modded version. I played the original version and actually fell off my island once. So as you can tell, that's probably a really bad thing to do. But we do have our bed set up, so we should be okay. If we do fall off, it shouldn't really matter all that much. Oh, an apple. Nice. Now we have another piece of food. Now my hunger doesn't seem to be going down that much. We are playing on normal mode, so this should start going down pretty soon. I'm hoping it does, because that way I would know that the world is actually working. Right, so we have another sapling, which is good. I'm always worried that we're never going to get another sapling from the trees, because sometimes it can happen. You can chop down an entire tree and not get a single sapling from it, which can be a real shame, but hopefully that doesn't happen to us. So far we're getting quite lucky with our saplings and not having to worry about that, but I'm just hoping it doesn't happen anytime soon. Maybe there's a way we can get more saplings in the future, but for now I want to get as many saplings as possible. Hey, there we go. So we now have another sapling going down. I'm going to try and get a few more bits from this tree. Oh, another silkworm. So we've got 2 and a bit more wood that we need to turn into blocks. Right. Nope, there was no way I was catching that one. But we have 3 saplings now, which is good. What I'm going to do, I'm going to stand here for a while and I'm going to chop down a bunch of trees, get a bunch of saplings on the go. Going to make a few more materials as well, a few more crooks, because as you can see, this one. Do you know what, actually? I'm going to make the big crook that you can make. I believe we need to... Oh, what the hell happened there? Alright, so we need 4 normal crooks, and we put them in a pattern just like the normal crook, and we get a compressed crook. Now what we can do with this is chop down trees a lot faster. So I think we can get both from here. I'm not too sure. Yes, we can. Okay, that one grew already. So we're going to quickly let this one grow. Hey, there we go. So we've got 2 really big trees. What I'm going to do now, like I said, is I'm going to quickly chop down a bunch of trees, get a lot more wood, and hopefully a bit more food and silkworms, and then see you guys back once I've done that. Okay, welcome back, everyone. Now, it's taken me... I've been collecting a bunch of saplings and stuff from these trees, and also some silkworms. As you can see, we've got 31 saplings at the moment. Now, what I'm going to do is quickly show you what we do with the dirt that we put in this wooden barrel. Now, as you can see, I've made a couple extras already. Apparently it uses that we can use up either, I think it's either 10 silkworms, and I'm not too sure how many bits of saplings. About the same in saplings as well, so that's pretty good. So 10, we get a lot of saplings and silkworms, so we're going to be able to make a lot of dirt, and I love the way it changes colour while it's there. So what we do with this sieve, I wanted to show you this quickly before we end off the episode. What we do is just right click on the sieve and hold the right click button, and the dirt will disappear through, and we'll get these stone pebbles. Oh, there's another sapling here. Sweet. And what we do to those stone pebbles, we just put in our crafting bench, and as you can see, a singular piece of cobblestone there. So we are now able to make ourselves a furnace just by making pieces of dirt with saplings and these silkworms here. So we can now make cobblestone, and among other things, with cobblestone we can make a lot. Oh, hello. We can make a lot of other things. We can't put the cobblestone in the sieve, but we can continue to do dirt. I think it's just dirt you can do at the moment. What I like to do is collect a bunch of dirt and then just hold the right click button and just make a bunch. Now, I don't think we can make anything else with this just yet, but we do need to collect a lot of cobblestone, because there are a few other things we do need to make, but I'm going to save that for the next episode. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's video. Please be sure to let me know by leaving a like rating down below. I do love doing these new series, especially when it's something that is really different to Minecraft. I love playing mod packs in Minecraft because it makes the game so much more interesting, in my opinion. But yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, please be sure to smack that like button. It is really appreciated. Subscribe for more future episodes of the Sky Factory. And my name has been Breeze, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.